We are the Sub-Auteurs. I am Misha.
I'm Mai.
And I'm Anjo.
We are here with a very special minisode covering the
MINISODE.
pop culture insanity
Pop
that
culture
is
insanity.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Pikachu! What?
Are you gonna use that voice for this whole minisode?
Maybe.
That's scary.
Oh my god.
She just might.
Well, anyways, what I'm here to tell you is this insane story of how I actually went to Korea thanks to the good folks at Globe Telecom and Disney Philippines who actually approached me and asked me to go over there and meet Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds.
Oh my gosh.
It was insanity. Look, I love a good gag as much as anyone, but can we turn the voice off?
No.
Oh god.
Okay, fine. Fine.
Get it? We get used to it.
Well, can I just...
I'm fine. I won't enable her.
Okay, so this isn't the first press junket I've been on. I mean, previously, as far as Marvel stuff goes, back in 2019, I think it was, I was able to go to Singapore. No, 2018. I was able to go to Singapore for the Purple Carpet event for Infinity War,
I could have been there too.
which was attended by Robert Downey Jr., Benedict Cumberbatch, and Karen Gillan. And it was a great experience.
Just face, I'm sorry.
Somebody was busy that weekend. I don't know.
I didn't have cash to
It
fly
was
to
super
Singapore.
cool. It was super cool. They had like the Avengers logo projected on Marina Bay Sands where they checked us in, by the way. It was fantastic. It was so cool. And back then they showed us after the event where we got to like take selfies, shake hands, get autographs and all that stuff. They gave us they put us into buses and took us to different cinemas where we watched like the first 20 minutes of Infinity War.
But-
so that was very cool.
But Misha was cool enough to give me a foam finger.
yes.
Or no, a foam gauntlet, which
gave-
I still have.
I gave him a foam hand like what you see at NBA games.
Only it was the Infinity Gauntlet.
It was the Infinity Gauntlet.
Cool.
It was like bigger than his head.
No signatures though.
Which brings oh my god. Which brings us to this year where I went to South Korea, and I have to admit I've never actually been to South Korea for anything other than work, but this time the work was actually kind of super fun because it involved going to the fan event where Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds would be attending and telling us about the movie.
I am so jealous. I was so jealous.
Oh my god, it was, and let me just say, I almost did not go. I didn't go because it was like such incredible short notice. I got a call on a Friday afternoon at like 4:00. My friend Max from Globe Telecom.
Hi, Max.
Yes. My friend from Globe calls me up, asks me if I want to go to Korea to meet Deadpool and Wolverine. And I'm like, yes, sure, I can do that. But here's the catch. I didn't get the itinerary until like way, way late Friday afternoon. What Max didn't necessarily know was that my passport was going to expire on August 4th.
Oh God.
And this was like the last week of May. And like, well, let's see what we can do.
I would have died. You've traveled with me. I like being early.
I know. Look, no, but okay, so long story short, I had to write a very nice letter to the embassy to try and get I said, hi, I am a writer. I am doing this thing. I'm writing this up for the Philippine Star. I'm writing this up for Philstar Life. I am going to South Korea to meet Deadpool and Wolverine. I need like an emergency extension or maybe some kind of a document that'll just get me through immigration. I'll totally renew my passport when I come back, I promise. So that was a Friday afternoon. Monday morning, they get back to me. They're like, okay, cool. Come over here on Tuesday morning, bring your documents and we'll talk. I was like, oh shit. Okay, cool. But I couldn't breathe. I didn't know if I was going. I didn't pack my bag. I wasn't sure. All I know is my editor was already expecting a story because I told her about it. And so was Globe. They were waiting for me to go. And I wanted to write this thing.
The story would have been if things did not go your way. The
If
story
things
would have
didn't
been
go
you
my way.
failing getting a passport.
So Tuesday morning, I'm there. I have all of my documents. I have everything. And they talk to me for a couple of minutes and they're like, okay, cool. Give us all your shit. Come back at 2 p.m. Okay, what happened to 2 p.m.? Oh, we'll give you your emergency passport. I'm like, really?
Yay. Yay.
So I go there 2 p.m. Like 4 hours later, 2 p.m. I get the passport, and 10 p.m. I'm in the airport
Damn.
on my way to
insane.
South Korea.
That's insane.
It was insane. What made it more insane was that when you look at this emergency passport, it looks like a fucking scam. It was purple, like BTS purple.
Huh.
And which is good for you, I suppose. But if you were immigration lady was super suspicious. She's looking at it and it's like, ano to?
CIA.
No, I was like, it's an emergency passport. And then her face got worse when she saw that it was only issued that morning. When she saw the date.
Mhm.
And she's like, huh, okay, where'd you get this? And then I had to tell her the whole stupid story.
Mhm.
And look, it's not my fault that the US State Department considers meeting Deadpool and Wolverine an actual emergency. They approved this. Anyways, I get to where I'm going, and it was great. Trix Catley was there from Globe's agency, and we were off and running. We went off with Ange Villanueva from One in Manila and John Choi, who is a TikToker with more followers than I will ever understand or know.
He's the food guy.
He's amazing. He was like my roommate.
I love his stuff.
I'm seeing him tomorrow.
Oh, cool. Tell him I like his food.
Are you
reviews.
gonna eat with him?
Huh?
tomorrow?
Yeah, we're having dim sum.
Oh, ooh, where?
Invite yung sarili.
I don't know. I'm just curious because if
Anyway.
he's a food guy.
No, but here's the thing: like we only met each other in the airport while we were waiting, and then when we got to the gate, we saw some of the influencers who were invited. There was Kong TV. There was
they actually had a really funny interview with
They did.
with Ryan and Hugh.
They did. They did.
HGH.
They had Chris Cantada,
Mhm.
who I
that's
see at a
cool.
lot of these events.
He,
A lot of the premieres, but I think this was like his first time flying out to meet someone from the MCU, if I'm not mistaken.
funny story about him at the premiere when we watched because I couldn't find my way to the cinemas.
Mm.
Like I followed that one dude wearing a Wolverine jacket. It was him.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Friends of his make those jackets, by the way. They have a lot of fun designs.
Ooh.
Oh no, says Anjo's wallet.
Ooh.
So we get there. Basically, we get briefed by Disney on what's going to happen when we get to Korea. It was a bit tricky because like we got there at 6 a.m. We got to the hotel by like 8:30. We couldn't check in until 3 p.m. Oh my god, I wanted to die. But you know what? I was in Korea. I was gonna meet superheroes, and my scammy passport got through immigration, no problem. It really looked like it came out of a Monopoly game. The passport, so bright purple. It looked like it was ube flavored.
Sana dililaan mo, baka ube flavor talaga.
Baka nga naman. We don't know.
Oh
Taro flavored passport.
Entirely possible. But yeah, so the next day we went down to the Jangchung Arena where a bunch of other fan meet and greets had happened. And this thing went full K-pop, this whole thing. Like we had light sticks, we were chanting, we were like divided into sections, and there was like a host telling everybody what was going to happen, and it was just like one of the biggest geek events I've ever seen. There were people dressed up in costumes. There was like a red carpet where the stars would be walking, and don't get me wrong, okay? Because I was grateful that they were able to get us that close.
Mhm.
And Hugh Jackman was super nice, honestly.
Oh.
He was so freaking nice. I asked him when he's coming to Manila, and he's
Yep.
like, I don't know, but I wish I was going there. Ryan Reynolds was a little bit tired, I guess, because they had just come from Shanghai where they'd done like 2-3 days of intense promotions for the movie.
That's
And
tiring.
even when they were in Korea, they went on that show with the Stray Kids. They went.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I just have to squeeze this in there.
Go for
As a
it.
K-pop fan.
Go for it.
I'm so happy there's Stray Kids in the soundtrack. I'm so happy that Ryan Reynolds, through everything that he's done for this movie, has also brought Stray Kids into the soundtrack because he's genuinely a fan.
For sure.
great.
It's
for sure.
adorable.
That's literally what Ange asked from When in Manila. She's
Who's
like,
your favorite Stray Kid?
exactly. You saw the clip.
Yeah, I did. And I'm like, ooh, how is he going to answer that? And he didn't,
Oh,
unfortunately.
he didn't. He was being nice, I suppose.
Bang Chan is the answer. That's
We don't know
That's
that.
just me. That's just me. I'm sorry. No, Hyunjin.
See, now you're
Felix.
confused.
Chang Bin.
Are they all your favorite?
Now she's confused. What have you done
Are
to
these
your...
people from different bands?
No, Stray Kids.
Stray Kids.
Okay, so which one is your favorite?
Anyway,
What have you done what have you done to yourself?
It's all good.
It's okay.
I'm
no.
still struggling.
Okay, going
continue.
Deadpool
Continue
and
while I
Wolverine.
reboot.
It was fun because like they told us not to bring out the light sticks yet, and the light sticks were done like, you know that pendant that's going around, that's
Yeah.
the heart shaped pendant with half Wolverine and half Deadpool. Well, the light sticks were like each light stick was one half of that. So like basically you need two light sticks to form the whole heart. And they told us not to bring up the light sticks until we were told to do so at the end of the show. And when they finally did it and they told the guys, we have a surprise for you. We want you guys to remember your time here in Korea always. So turn around and see that we'll be best friends forever. So everyone was waving these sticks in the
Aw.
air.
That's
It was
cute.
just the nicest, silliest, most heartfelt, geeky thing ever. And everyone was just super into it.
Aw.
And I will never forget that trip. That was insane, and I can't believe it happened. It got put together over what, a 48, 72 hour period,
Mhm.
and yeah, absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it. Other things that happened were, it wasn't just the fan meet and greet that they did. Because look, I'm gonna admit it. Like, these guys were exhausted. They were
Mhm.
super exhausted, but they were great on the mic. Considering that they'd like the day before when they arrived in Korea, they went straight to like a baseball game. They guested on a couple of TV shows. The morning of the fan meet and greet, they did the press conference. They did the one-on-ones. That's where Kong TV had
Mhm.
their FaceTime with, and that's where Chris
Mhm.
Cantada had his FaceTime with Sean Levy, the director.
Yeah.
And the next day, they went to the Water Bomb Festival.
Oh, yes, they did.
Yeah.
What a schedule.
It was ridiculous.
Nyon was there.
But you know what was cool about
I
it?
know.
What was cool about it was it wasn't like your usual press junket or their usual press marketing events for these movies, because usually they just do a whole bunch of interviews and then they go on to the next country. Here, they made it a point to do actual activities in every country
Yeah.
they visited. Before Korea, they spent like 2 or 3 days in Shanghai. And then after Korea, they went to Berlin. And then
Jesus.
and then they did like, I know they went to London at some point, and I know they had a premiere in LA. And in LA and in Berlin, they got, they were riding bikes, they were playing games. In LA, like right after the premiere, they went straight to host Kimmel. They were still wearing their tuxes.
Jesus.
So it was like basically a month and a half of nonstop travel for these guys.
I mean, I guess they'd be traveling in first class.
but still,
Still, man.
think about it.
And it's not
Yes,
just your
yes.
run-of-the-mill interviews where they ask the same questions or do the same thing.
Right,
No,
right.
It's red carpet events.
yeah.
It's baseball games.
No, but
concerts.
that's what made it more interesting, I think, and that's what gave global media shit to write about.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't just interviews, it wasn't just press conferences, it was
Yeah,
them
yeah.
actually going around and doing stuff.
It's a commitment.
And you could really see that they were enjoying themselves and enjoying doing it with each other. I forgot to mention Sean Levy, the director of Deadpool and Wolverine. He actually has a history with both of the guys, and he was with them for most of these stops. He directed Hugh Jackman in Real Steel. He directed Ryan Reynolds in The Adam Project and Free Guy.
Free Guy.
And he
And-
also directed the 3 Night at the Museum movies, which I don't know how that qualifies you to direct Deadpool and Wolverine, but it
Hey,
did.
I like the first one.
I mean,
I
this,
like it too.
I mean, this was essentially Free Guy 2 with all the cameos, even Chris Evans.
Right.
And he was
Right.
cursing yet again.
yes.
So Sean Levy was super nice, and
And Channing Tatum.
Oh.
Channing
was
Tatum was
dancing.
in that movie.
He was
yes.
dancing.
So history with the cast.
Yeah.
Hmm,
Okay.
that's right. That's right. And all of them found their way into Deadpool and Wolverine, and it was just really great. One of my favorite moments during the fan meet and greet was they actually brought up these 2 best friends who had won a contest to meet Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds
Aw.
as best friends. And then when they asked, how long have you guys known each other? They're like, 4 months. And Ryan Reynolds is like, how did you win this contest?
I love how honest that is.
I mean, like, really, how did they win that contest?
How can you lie to Ryan Reynolds' face?
Well,
It's like how I couldn't lie to my wife when she got spoiled by Entertainment Weekly or something. She was like, I saw something about Gambit, and I was like, huh? And she just says, yeah, you can't lie to me. Failed.
Good husband.
good for you, good husband.
Yeah, but I spoiled the experience for her.
Aw.
It's all good.
It's not your fault. It's Entertainment Weeklies.
But
Thank you.
all in all, it was a great experience, both as a member of the media and as a fan, because I got some stuff signed. Sean Levy and Hugh Jackman signed my postcard. Ryan Reynolds signed my Blu-ray of Deadpool.
Yes.
And
That flex,
it
my
was,
gosh.
come on.
You can't sign Disney Plus.
You can't. You really can't.
That's true. It's true. It's
Yeah.
why you collect physical media.
Yes, I do.
Hmm.
You want to touch the hand that shook Hugh Jackman?
No.
You do? Not even a little bit?
I held your hand watching the movie. That's good enough.
true. Oh my God. So you're that much closer to Hugh Jackman now.
I know. And Ryan Reynolds.
Well, anyways, what happened afterwards was I had a very good time with John, with Ange. Globe made sure that they took care of us. We did some other geek things in Seoul, and we went all over town, just indulging. We went to a Samoyed cafe. We went to the Marvel store. We went to a Junji Ito exhibit.
Oh, Junji Ito.
And it wasn't actually an exhibit per se. It was a fucking horror house.
Fun.
It was
It's
a
still
horror
fun.
house. It was
You get, like-
terrifying, but
You get
it
like
was
all those Uzumaki shit and all that stuff.
It's like you're scared, but you're fanboying at the same time. It's like,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. The one thing I asked if she saw Tomie, I was like, oh, that's kind of creepy. Ooh, this
but
girl.
cool.
It's cool, yeah, but like she's scary.
So yeah, it's considering this is the only MCU movie for 2024, I'm really grateful that I had the chance to go say hi to the cast and finally get to see Seoul outside of a strictly work contest. So honestly, wherever you are, Max, Globe Telecom, thank you so much for the chance.
Sama niyo naman kami next time.
Wow!
Pero, yan, narinig nyo na.
Pero wala tayong emergency passport.
Well.
Eh di kuha tayo.
Ube flavored
Ube
passport.
flavored. But yes, thank you so much to Globe Telecom. Thank you to Trix for watching over us. Thanks to my fellow geeks, Ange and John, we were all basically indulging each other in all of our nonsense. And it was fun to just geek out versus just, sitting strictly in a press conference and asking the same old questions. It was fun to do something a little bit different. And I look forward to the next one. So yeah,
We're happy for you.
thank you.
You didn't see any of the Stray Kids.
Did not. I saw them on TV.
I guess you could say they strayed away from the event.
As kids do.
Yes, you rolled onto my dad joke.
Proud of you guys.
Moral victory.
Tuk, 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 tuk. Anyway. What? It's a Stray Kids song.
Oh, fuck. I did not know that. I don't. Ange had like a sticker of a Powerpuff Girl looking thing on her laptop. I'm like, what's that? She's like, New Jeans. I'm like, not what now? But
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. it's-
yes,
Yes,
I'm sorry. I thought it was like a Powerpuff Girl that I just wasn't aware of.
Yes.
Yes, Tito.
My closest exposure,
Yo, Momo, porket may alaw ka sa K-pop.
the closest I've ever
Thanks to
gotten to
you.
New
You're welcome, Anjo.
I said thanks to you. Okay.
The closest I've gotten to New Jeans is I had their meal at McDonald's in Hong Kong
Oh, those
last
are good.
year.
Those are
with
good.
the sauce.
Those are good.
Good stuff.
Yep.
That's
Those are good.
all I know about New Jeans.
That's okay.
I don't know why they're Powerpuff Girls. I don't even know if there's denim involved.
Some clothes, yes.
They actually parang mukhang denim yung isang album nila.
The
And-
album is made of denim?
No, the
The cover,
design.
the
The
concept.
cover
Oh,
design
yeah.
looks like denim.
Okay.
Anyway, bakit tayo napunta sa New Jeans? Wala naman sila sa
don't
Deadpool.
Which starts as Stray Kids. Eh.
So I think that brings it close to this mini-sode. Check out our review of Deadpool and Wolverine
And
on
watch the
this
Stray
channel.
Kids video for Chick Chick Boom. Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman are in it.
Oh yeah, I saw that. See, I understood that reference.
It's a good song.
Yes, Cap.
So sound off in the comments. what you guys think about Deadpool and Wolverine, what your favorite moments were from Hugh Jackman and
Who
Ryan
your
Reynolds.
favorite stray kid is?
What your favorite moments from Hugh Jackman and Ryan
Stress
Reynolds
pa rin ako, nandito
global
masagot.
tour was. And check us out on socials. We are Sub-Auteurs Podcast on TikTok, Instagram. And we also have a Facebook group. Sub-Auteurs, we like movies. We are sharing movie-based content all the time. And we look forward to hearing from you. So until the next time, I am Misha.
I'm Mai.
And I'm Andrew. Let's fucking go.
Final answer, Changbin.
Sure.
He dances with Chaeryeong.
Ooh.
No, wait. Hyunjin dances with Yeji.
I don't know.
Damn it!
I don't know anything that's happening now.
We are gonna cut it now because we're never gonna end if we start asking Mai again.
Where is this going?
But Han
Nowhere.
is such a good rapper.
She's never gonna come to a conclusion.
I see.
Felix has the amazing low voice.
I was with you on the Goo Goo Dolls, but now I don't know what's going on.
Yes, Tito.
Oh my God.
Oo nga, ang tito ng Goo Goo Dolls. Pick a fandom, Mai. God. Okay, bye.
Thanks, Max.
Actually, that's
Bye, Max.
there, the voice is back.
Baymax?
Minisode.
Oh.